these are the dark holes I fell into this week. We got Lilly Philips is back. You guys remember Lilly Philips? She did 101 dudes in 24 hours. She's going for the world record. 1,000 men in 24 hours, guys. 1,000 dudes, 1,000 dicks in 24 hours. She's shooting for the top spot. We got another pickleball engagement. It made me so furious. I don't think anything in the world makes me more upset than pickleball. Which is crazy. I should talk to someone about that. And then we got a dude wrestling gators, all right? And he's wrestling gators on mushrooms. Whoa, what? What? All today on Dark Holes. All right, guys, let's fucking, what do? We got a watermelon or the wild berry? Wild berry first. Oh, I'm actually so jacked up today. I fucking was in the gym. I got a good workout. I ate clean. I did a cold shower. I'm like I don't even know if we need I can feel my body on like the edge of like insanity. But that's when the wild berry is the strongest, guys. That's when you need the berry, dude. Get it to two little sips to start. Two little. 1, 2. Okay, Lilly Philips. Lilly Philips, previously of the fame of fucking 101 men in 24 hours. I think she did in like 14. Shot a bunch of scenes with them. Everyone that then brought up the discussion of, well, what's the world record? I knew what the world record was. It's Lisa Sparks. Lisa Sparks bringing in 919 men in 24 hours. She did it in Poland. Who knew Poland was getting down like that? Poland's really getting down like that, dude. Poland, there's some sex thing that was going on over there with some sex fucking expo. And they were like, hey, you know what? We're doing this big expo. Let's do something monumental. Let's do something that's going to be etched in the record books. Let's set a precedent that no one else will ever break. Oh, guess what? It might get broken, dude. Might get broken. Okay, I forgot to throw this in the doc. Jorge, can you go to Lilly Philips' thing? She put out a poster, like a casting call for dudes to come fuck her in this event, dude. It's pretty crazy. I'm putting this out to the Dark Holes people, the Dark Holes crew. This is your opportunity to be etched forever in history. Forever, for the rest of time, you will be remembered. You'll be remembered as someone who fucking dicked down a lady, stood in line to lay your pipe on the line to be a part of history. This is going to be a condomed event, I would assume. You couldn't do this raw. There's no fucking way, because 1,000 tests, someone's looking at all those. Everyone's got to get clean. If one dude pops for something, you got to make sure the tests are done like right then and there. Way too crazy. I think everyone still needs to get tested. Here we go. 1,000 men in 24 hours. What does it say? Make talent casting call? Is that what her agency's called? Male talent. Sorry, my fucking shitty eyes. A male talent casting call. Dude, scroll down. There's some more info at the bottom.
This is a screenshot of it. Let me get the real
screenshot. Bring up the goods, dude. I probably have it here. But it says she's doing it in January 2025, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. So this doesn't give you a lot of time, boys, to get in line, get signed up. I'm not like, if I was single, I might have done it just for the goof. Dude, that content day, you get in there, you fucking shoot the stuff. I've never done any sort of adult film work. Me personally, no. But if you were ever going to do it, it's kind of like, dude, imagine you get to be like the ceremonial guy. You're like the ribbon cutting guy of fucking the puss. You get in there and you're the first dude. And it's like, hey, we're off to the races. It's the beginning of the marathon. Everyone's standing there. They're clapping. They got those like spinny things like, woo. They got bells and stuff. You fucking smash a little bottle of champagne on her pussy. Psh, like when you're sending off the Titanic. But that's not the Titanic, one that didn't sink. This is going to be a success. I believe this is going to be a success. Who's sponsoring it? The thing about this event is that it's so much bigger than one piece of content or a few funny videos or OnlyFans thing. This needs to be like a live televised event. This needs to be live streamed on like fucking Pornhub, Jerkmate, what else? X videos, Brazzers. Everyone needs to be involved in this to grow this into like imagine live audience there. There's like a lineup of dudes. They're coming in one after the other. There's a cameraman in there. I'm doing commentary on the sidelines. I'm getting around and being like, hey, so we're 6 hours in. She's this many guys down. She's actually on pace right now to break the record. It's very exciting. I'm standing here with guy 381. How did it feel getting in there? How was your time in the pussy? And then we need like an interview with the guy who went in first and the guy who went in last. Like they compare notes on what it was like on that ceremonial fucking dick in the puss thing. And this could be max. This could be max. I didn't do the math on this, but okay. So each dude would get, at least in the Lisa Sparks thing, each one got 45 seconds with her, and I guess that qualified as sex. 45 seconds of penetration. I don't know if that was, I tried to find a video. I couldn't find a video, but I don't know if that was stroking, if that was just you put it in and pull it out, because I would assume you would want the least amount of strokes possible. More strokes, more friction, more damage, more chance of injury. Like her puss is going to take a fucking brutal beating from this, guys. So that I would assume, my thought is that it's maybe you just stick it in, you count to 45, and then it's out, shloop, out, shloop, out, shloop, out. You're just doing that over and over again. But I don't know. Maybe it is a stroking situation. I would assume there's like clear rules for each one of these dudes. But if a guy chooses to break, like, you can't break the rules, dude. It's very much a team effort. We're all working together. I'm not involved. Maybe I'm on the sidelines with my microphone. How's it going in there, guys? I go to Lilly as she's halfway through. I'm like, Lilly, we just hit the 500 dude mark. How do you feel right now? And she's like, I think she's British or something. She's like, I'm feeling fabulous. I really thought at this point that I would be quite a bit roughed up, but my minge is really holding up. I was doing some training prior to this, and I was taking quite a few dicks and some marathon type sex to build up a callus on the inside of my womb. And right now, I think that is really paying dividends for me in the long game. I'm pretty sure once we get over the 800 mark, I will still feel quite sore, but this training I did prior to this is making me much more durable in the process. How'd you like that English accent? Pretty fucking bang on. Pretty bang on, dude.
I have the image here.
We got it. Okay, so it says, to apply, send email and photo ID and photo of you holding your ID to your face to 1000@lilyphilips.co.uk. Be a part of record-breaking event. Be a part of the record-breaking event of the year, dude. Oh my God. This is great. This is great. This is a chance for you to be etched in history, man. I want to know how you figure out where you're going to be in the line. Someone gets to be number one. Someone gets to be last. And there's everyone in between, everyone in between. And you gotta wrangle 1,000 dudes. I guess I would assume you have probably 100 dudes on retainer, 100 dudes on backup, just in case that some dudes drop. It's when you're bringing in 1,000 bodies for an event, high chance of people, hey, no show, calling in sick, I can't do it, too scared, can't perform. And are you supplying Viagra to all these guys? Because that's a big thing. You're in there for like boop, 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 boop. Is there a fluffer or like a train of fluffers that are working simultaneously to keep this going? They're like on this, because when you get there, you have to be ready to go. You can't be soft, little peen, like it's not ready to go. We're on a schedule, man. We're on a tight schedule. Can you look up how Lisa Sparks did this in 2004? She did 919. Jorge, can you look up how long it took her to do 919? Something in my brain, maybe just because 919, something in my brain says 19 hours or it was around there. It wasn't. She had a few hours to spare. So this could mean that there is quite a bit of leeway for Lilly to break this record.
12 hours.
12 hours she did this. 12 hours. She's got a full. Oh my God. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, that was a deep one. Lilly already did a 14-hour day with the 101 because she was actually shooting scenes and was a little bit more in depth, a little bit more personal with each guy. That one guy brought her a rose, if you remember. So this, like what we got going on here, she could, in theory, might even have an even shorter day. Less movement, less time to breathe in between each dude. It could be more pumps overall, but it's like... It's just, this is doable. This is very doable, guys. Very doable. Lilly, we're big supporters over here at Dark Holes. If you need live commentary, if you live stream this on your OnlyFans and you want someone to do commentary, be on the mic, a personality, I will be there. I'll show up and I'll get on the mic and I'll be like, hey, this is a great event we're at right now. This is so exciting. And I'll go in with the mic and I talk to you. I talk to the people. I got ideas. I got a bunch of ideas of how we can make this like fun and for the whole family. Maybe not the whole family, but definitely for Dad. All right, guys. Holy shit. This is Dark Holes with Che Durena. Fuck, man. I feel juiced up right now. I feel so fucking locked in. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's in the fucking sauce. I don't know what's cooking in my bod, but I think I just had a good workout, had a good weekend. I had a fucking, I'm feeling good. We just did Louisville. Louisville was super fun. We're gearing up for shooting the special in 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks the special's getting shot. Not even 2 weeks now. It's going to be shot the 13th and 14th of December. I think there's it's pretty much sold out. We're actually probably going to add a show. Yeah, I think we're adding a show. I mean, I think I talked to them today about adding a show, so we'll see if that goes. I'm like, I think we should. I think that's the move. If we add a show, it won't be a special show. Yeah, because there's a certain point where you have too much footage. So, but it would just be fun warm up and fun to have an extra guy to just fuck around, It would suck so much if you add a show and you do that show and it's the best show the whole weekend, you didn't record it and you're like, fuck. Dude, that's the worst case scenario. Oh, okay. But guys, of course, you know that we're also on Patreon. Or you want to go to Patreon/Che Durena for all the extra episodes we get every week. There's the Discord. There's you get the ability to write in. You get ad-free episodes. All the goods, baby. This week on Patreon, we have a very, very special episode. So there used to be a genre, a video, that was one of the top trending genres on YouTube. And what was that? Jorge, what was the genre?
What was it?
It was 2 Girls, 1 Cup reaction. That's what it was. So we, on the Dark Holes podcast, on Patreon, I'm going to do for you guys 2 Girls, 1 Cup reaction. I haven't seen this video in probably about 10 years. I think it's maybe been a little longer than that. Last time I saw it, I showed it to a French friend of mine who had never seen it. And I was like, you got to see it. Not seeing 2 Girls, 1 Cup is kind of akin to not seeing Star Wars or Harry Potter or Indiana Jones, like Pokemon. It's well, you've never even seen an episode of Pokemon or played Pokemon or you've never seen Star Wars. What's going on? You never seen Lord of the Rings? It's that level of mainstream appeal. I would think. You say 2 girls, you say fucking 2 bears in a cave. That's 2 bears, 1 cave. That's we're referencing the goated video, the classic video that lives in all of our hearts and minds. I don't know if the young Gen Zs and the young Gen Alphas have ever even seen it. They need to get on board with this, just like we've passed on the knowledge of it now. We've passed on these old movies and these old Disney. Where's your version of 2 Girls, 1 Cup? Disney, you buy the rights. Keep it going, dude. But we got that going. We got a stripper who does blackface, and we got a write-in about a lady breaking a dude's dick. That's all hot on the Patreon this week. It's going to be fucking sick. Okay, follow me, fucking idiots. Guys, if you haven't hit that follow button, if you're watching on Patreon, or not Patreon, on any of the platforms you watch or listen on, make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the follow, whatever it is. Totally helps us out, costs you nothing. 5-star review of the week. Again, remember, if you want your 5-star review read out, you can just leave a 5-star review over on Apple. I'm pretty sure they only come through on Apple, but sometimes people just leave like a comment on Spotify, and I count it as a review as I read that out. Another juicy week of sloppy wet pods. Thank you so much for guiding us through these dark, dreadful holes. Yes, that's what I'm here for, guys. That's what I'm here for. What else is going on with me? Back on Spanish. I practiced my Spanish the last couple days. I lost my Duolingo streak. I just got tired of fucking I was doing the freezes and all the stuff, and I was too busy with other shit. I was like, we're starting back at zero. We're starting fresh at zero on El Español. What was something I learned this week? Yo soy muy ocupado. I'm very busy. Tu partido de fútbol es el viernes. ¿Es el viernes? Viernes. Your soccer game is this Friday. Yeah, dude, I'm doing pretty good. I'm cooking over here. We're learning some words, bro. I'm learning Spanish a lot faster than Japanese, I'll tell you that much. Deadlock, I'm doing better. I picked up a new build. We're kind of a little bit new meta. We got a new fucking couple things going on. I've been kind of slacking on playing other video games, and I kind of want to go back to playing some other shit. Not that Deadlock doesn't call to me. It calls to me every single fucking day. I literally left my laptop at home when I went on the road because I didn't want to play Deadlock because I knew this fucking game just calls to me. But there's some shit that I'm missing out on. If you guys haven't played Balatro, go play Balatro. That game I think you can get on your phones right now. It's actually nominated for Game of the Year. A great game. Lifts her up. So I squatted today, and I squatted, it was 245 for five sets of 5, and I went up pretty easy. The last rep, the 25th rep, was a little and I really fucking pulled some energy from deep inside me, but I got it up, dude. I got it up, no help. And so that means we've already kind of hit my goal was to be repping 255, and 245 we hit the 5 sets of 5, so I've kind of hit the squat goal already. So now I want to see, can I get to 265 before the end of the year? That'd be sick. Repping 265. And then the deadlift is tomorrow. That'll be 395 on the deadlift. Try to hit those 5 sets of 5. And if I do, then technically I'm kind of already at the 405 because I'll be doing the 405 next week, and it was to rep it. So as long as I can get it up 2 times, which I should probably already be able to do, then we're kind of there. And so it's I don't know, let's add an extra 10 pounds to that one as well. So things are looking very positive on the leg stuff, as I'm still not benching. My shoulder feels so much better, but it's like when I do one rep, I feel a little beep in there, and I'm just not ready to be get in there too early. Let's let it heal all the way. I think I might switch to dumbbell bench press from now on, just because I think it's just less chance of hurting my shit. And I got to talk to one of my buddies, Zack out. Jesus, shout out to Zack Telander. He does a ton of fitness content. He's a buddy of mine out in Austin. His shit fucking rules. But he actually helped me with my back. Huge. My back was hurting, and he gave me these exercises to make my back stronger. Started using a belt that helped a ton. And then I took away all the back pain I had. So fucking shout out to him. And so I'm gonna reach out to him about my shoulder as well. Okay. The dates coming up. Of course, we got more tour dates. New tour date is added. Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to be there January 10th and 12th. So, for the folks at home who haven't seen me in Atlanta yet, I've never been out to Atlanta. I'm excited to come out there. Just learned this about Atlanta. Did you know this about Atlanta, Jorge? Atlanta is a gayer city than San Francisco.
Huh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know either. I was telling a comic, I was like, I just booked Atlanta. And they were like, oh yeah, that's the gayest city in the whole country. I was like, what are you talking about? Atlanta's like TI and stuff. And they were like, no, it's like gay dudes that are trying even harder to be gay. They're 3Xing their gayness over there. And I was like, what? I didn't know any of this about Atlanta. I thought the Falcons. And they were like, no, it is the gayest place on planet Earth.
Yeah, I went to Atlanta for the first time like a month ago.
Yeah?
And I've been to San Francisco a bunch, and I didn't feel like that vibe. I definitely feel that San Francisco is way more gayer.
It's, honestly, there's really one way to settle this. After we do the Lilly Philips 1000, let's do a gay off. Let's do a city versus city gay off. I don't know how we'll come up with events. It'll be like Olympic style stuff. How much can you fit in your ass? How many dudes can you blow? What's your T-cell count? All this stuff, all this gay shit. And then we'll figure out who's the gayest city. I think that's the only way to get to the bottom of it, really. Okay, but the dates coming up, we got Toronto, December 13th, 14th, Oklahoma City, December 26th to 28th, Atlanta, Georgia, January 10th to 12th, Tulsa, Oklahoma, February 6th to 8th, Lexington, Kentucky, March 6th to 8th, Appleton, Wisconsin, April 24th and 25th. All tickets are available at shaderrainer.com or through the link in bio or at punchuplive.com. Also, you can get the episodes, these eps, the Patreon exclusive ep, if you prefer to go on punchuplive.com. They're there as well. You have to subscribe either way. It's behind a paywall, the extra app either way. But yeah, you guys know. All right. Okay. So before we get to the pickleball fight, there was this question that was kind of flying around the internet that I wanted to get into. Can you bring this up, this Instagram little guy here? It's about getting dropped in the ocean for a bunch of money. And I wanted to quickly dabble, and so many people were touching it. And I felt like this was a dark hole I fell into for sure.
$100 million, but you get dropped in a random part of the ocean for 30 seconds every day for 5 years. The money will go straight to your bank account once you accept it, and it won't raise any suspicions. Every day, at whatever time you choose, you will teleport to any random part of the ocean for 30 seconds. Once you decide on what time of day, you cannot change it, and you will always teleport to the ocean at that time every day. In this 30 seconds, you just have to survive. It could be a shark-infested waters. It could also be near the shores of a beautiful island, but no matter where in the world you are teleported to, it will always be the surface of the ocean, so there won't be any depth-related concerns. You will be wearing nothing except for underwear. If you're in freezing water, you'd be wearing thermal swimwear, which would still be rough. You will automatically be returned to your original state after the 30 seconds is up, but if you die during the 30 seconds, you're dead. You will be allowed 50 free skips in case of emergency. Once you have accepted the deal, it starts tomorrow and you cannot back out of it. So would you take it?
Okay, this one. This Would You Rather was floating around. I liked even though the AI Reddit voice thing is kind of like the lowest form of content, I did like it because it broke it down very deeply. There's you get the 50 free skips, the thermal wear in the cold water. This is an automatic yes for me. 100% automatic yes. When you come back, you're returned to your normal state. So if you get bit by a shark in that 30 seconds, you come back and then your bite's healed. I would assume that's what that means. So you get returned to your normal state. Also, a big concern I had was wet. Am I going to be wet when I come back? But it said normal state. So you're going to be not wet. 50 free skips. That's pretty good. 3 years. Well, yeah, was it 3 years or 5 years? 3 years? Yeah, 3 years of this. That's not bad. Everyone who's freaking, there was a bunch of people who were like, no, never, blah, blah, blah. $100 million, 30 seconds a day? That's that's whatever. That's a nice, and a lot of these are going to be nice little, sometimes it'll be swells and you're in the middle of a hurricane or something like that. That's a possibility of what could happen. Hold your breath, motherfucker. Hold your breath for 30 seconds. There's no way a shark is getting the better of me in 30 seconds. Also, sharks aren't that crazy. I've dove with sharks. I have probably, I want to say 40 shark dives with bull sharks. Bull sharks literally 5 feet away from me. They're fine, dude. They don't give a fuck. 100 mil. If you didn't answer yes to this, you don't know how to swim. That's the only reason you would say, I don't want to do this, is because you don't know how to swim and because your parents didn't do their basic parenting shit to teach you how to swim. There's a few basic things you need to teach your kid. How to ride a bike, how to swim, maybe how to fight too. Fighting might come up, and how to love. Those are the basic 4 that you got to teach a child. The swim, bike, fight, love. And then the rest will get figured out. But if you're a parent, if you don't know how to swim, or if you're going to have a kid, you don't think swimming is a big deal, it comes up a lot. Even if it's like once a year, and if you don't know how to swim, you're kind of left out of a lot of fun. You were going to the cottage and it's on the lake and everyone's like, oh, we're going in for a dip. And you're like, I can't swim. Then you're also kind of a dork. You're a swimless dork. Learn to swim, motherfuckers. Learn to swim. There's $100 million on the line. Anyways, I just wanted to touch on that one quickly because I couldn't believe people were saying no to this. It's the most obvious yes. The only way I would say no was if they said if you were dropped into the ocean, but then they said it was always surface level. My concern would be like being dropped on rocks or something. But if you're always just like bloop, you appear and you're in the water, and so I don't need to worry about like an injury falling down. There's a chance that you appear in the water and then you're in a wave and it's crashing into the rocks. Fucking grab your head, dude. Tuck your head, hold your breath, and just bounce off the coral, dude. Bounce off the coral a bit. Do a coral bounce, bro. Like a little sonic ball. Hit the coral, bounce off. 30 seconds, you come back, you're healed. This is the easiest yes I've ever heard in my life, bro. Learn to swim. Anyways, let's get to pickleball. Before we watch this pickleball video, I'll let you know it's not a pickleball fight like last time. No one's getting knocked out, but it is like a pickleball like controversy, like a pickleball conflict that made me so fucking furious, dude, because it's people taking it too seriously, but then also the people who are there not being able to take it in the way that they should take it because they're doing sports. Let's just watch the clip so I can freak out. Let's just watch the fucking clip.
Yeah! Yeah! What? Hit her in the face.
Hit her in the face.
Little discussion with Arnold and Irvin, and there you see some of the discussion from
who he needs so he can kind of play his game.
That's it. That's the clip. That's the clip. So if you're an audio listener, you didn't see what happened. Dude, they're playing pickleball. The guy hits the pickleball, the balloon or the pelleta or the fucking shloopy, whatever the fuck they call it in pickleball, and it flies and it hits the other girl on the other team in the face. And then people go like, ooh, which is like, the audience is like, yeah, you don't want to see someone get hit in the face. But then the guy goes, yeah, because he gets the point. And the other guy goes, you hit her in the face, man. Yeah, you're playing a fucking sport. You're playing a fucking sport. Is it a sport or is it not? Is it a sport or is it not? Guess what? If you get hit by the ball and you don't fucking move and you can't get your palate in your fucking face in time, that's a point for them. It's a fucking feasible tactic to hit the ball into the other guy. And the guy's like, oh, you fucking hit her in the face, man. Well, guess what, dude? You want to be sports world? This is what happens in sports world. People get competitive and they do competitive shit. And then you look at these guys, they're fucking dad bod dudes. These guys are like 45 years old being out here like, I'm a competitor. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Pickleball is nothing. It's, you know what, it's like, at least if you're doing like fucking, like the cyclists suck, but at least if you're cycling, it's like, oh, I can apply this skill. I can get on a bicycle and I can ride the bicycle to somewhere and I'm better at that. I have improved my ability to use a tool and a form of transportation. If you start taking jujitsu, you're like, I can defend myself better. I know this stuff, but that's a very useful thing to do with your time is to like take jujitsu classes and you're getting fucking healthier. You're getting a new skill. You're protecting yourself. You're probably making friends and shit in a community. You're like learning shit. Pickleball has zero fucking uses. Zero. Nothing. You'll do nothing with your pickleball ever. Nothing with this. Instead of playing fucking pickleball, like I said, go do something useful with your time. Go do something good. And on top of that, maybe spend some fucking time with your kids. Could you imagine you're a kid? It's like, hey, why didn't your dad come to see you at practice today? Or why is your dad late to pick you up at practice? Or where's your dad been? Oh, he's playing pickleball. You're an absentee father because you're in the pickleball world, not because you're like a gambling drug addict or you fucking cheated on your wife or you died in a car wreck because you were a drunk driver. Like, dude, it's not even a feasible reason to be like, like, oh, his life was in such shambles and he was so out of control he couldn't even raise his own kids. You could easily fucking just spend time with your family, dude, instead of being a fucking loser. God damn, pickleball sucks. Such a stupid thing. It doesn't exist. It's not a real skill. It's not a real sport. It's not a real anything. You guys made up bullshit to justify this mediocre. It's like, oh, I'm one of the best pickleball players in the world. Yeah, because no one's doing it, dude. I'm the best dude at fucking shitting on my own feet then. I'm the shit on my own feet master. Yeah, no one wants to play your bullshit thing. Go play tennis. Oh, now I suck at that. Go play ping pong. Oh, now I suck at that. Because there's an actual world of people who participate in it. God, pickleball sucks. So fucking stupid. Even the people who are doing it competitively can't deal with people being competitive. That's the fucking thing, dude. You hit her in the face, man. Yeah, we're playing to win, dude. We're a couple of dads who have nothing better to do with our time. We don't want to spend time with our family or our kids. We can't afford golf. We're not skilled enough or brave enough to do jujitsu. We fucking can't do something that we can't pick up at any real skill, so we're wasting our time at the pickleball pad or whatever the fuck it's called. I hate pickleball, dude. I hate it. I hate it. I think I could like step barefoot into dog shit and I wouldn't get as mad as I get when I'm watching pickleball clips. And now my algorithm knows. It knows. It goes, hey, you want to see a little pickleball today? I go, I freak out, dude. It's the vaping of sports. That's what it is. You think that was substantial?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I didn't even drink that much wild berry. That was like not even that fueled by wild berry. All right, guys. Let's get into the write-ins. It's write-in time. It's write-in time. Okay. So we got a write-in. Keeping it anonymous per usual. This write-in says, I used to take mushrooms and risk my life. That's the peak. That's the start of the write-in right there. Pretty good hook. I used to take mushrooms and risk my life. You go, what was he doing? Was this guy going like bungee jumping? Oh, I think I kind of told you in the intro that it had to do with crocodiles. I kind of ruined the surprise. Whatever. So he wrote in and said, I used to work in an alligator and reptile rescue. It was a non-for-profit. But to be able to afford the diets of all the animals, we would teach reptile handling and alligator wrestling classes. That's pretty sick. I didn't even know you could go to an alligator wrestling class. What is that? You're like, hey guys, this is how you fucking handle this gator. This is what's the clientele for the alligator wrestling class? I would bet that in every single class, 20% of the people there are missing teeth. That's what I would guess for an alligator wrestling class. There's no way you're going to an alligator wrestling class. You're like, yeah, this is my calling. This is my thing. Although, I would watch the shit out of that content. I would watch the shit out of that. I would love a dude who like goes, he's like a pest control guy. And he goes to, I'm really burpy today. He's like a pest control guy. And he goes to different places in Florida. And he gets the gator out of there, but only with his bare hands. He won't use any other tools or anything. Maybe we allow him to use tape, because I know that they pinch their mouth and then they tape their mouth closed. But that's it. He's only allowed to tape, and the rest he just does fucking bare hands. He comes in bare hands, bare feet, and he just gets them. He's like, oh, this is a big one. This is a 7-footer. And he's just like, it's like thrashing and shit. And he's like, I got you, bitch. You think you're going to outsmart me? You're going to outsmart Dallas Propica or whatever the fuck his name is? That would be doing this? Okay. But this guy said they were teaching these classes. My favorite thing to do was to take mushrooms like a quarter to a half ounce. Jesus. And teach the alligator classes. Or just go hang out with the alligators after we closed. Such a fun experience. Highly recommend. You can't highly recommend that, dude. That's not allowed. You can't highly recommend people just go hang out with alligators while high on mushrooms. That's not something that's within like it's not close enough for people. Like, you were able to do it in sort of like a safe way. You built some sort of rapport with these alligators. I'm assuming that the alligator wrestling class is similar to like behind the scenes WWE, when like everyone's off the clock. You guys are kind of talking. You're like, oh, well, how are we going to do today? It's like, oh, he's like, I'm going to kind of do a thrash, and then I'm going to claw at you. Maybe I'll draw blood this time. It's like, yeah, oh no, blood is actually really good, because then I can do the line. It's like, yeah, the claws are actually sharper than they look. It's like, yeah, and it's like, oh, but don't worry, I got this under control. And then you guys kind of pair up. You're all buddies behind the scenes, I would assume. But munching a half ounce of shroomies, dude, before you get in there. How much is a half ounce of shrooms? 14 grams? Is that, yeah, he said a quarter to a half ounce. That can't be right. 14 grams of mushrooms? That's 14 grams, yeah. So you eat 7 to 14 grams of mushrooms before you go hang out with alligators? That's fucking crazy, dude. I ate 6 grams once, and I had one of the most intense, like, mind-altering experiences I've ever had that, like, shifted my perception of myself so deeply and so intimately that I was a different person afterwards. In a good way. I like conquered a lot of my insecurities, and I faced a lot of demons, and I worked through a ton of shit. And I felt incredible afterwards. But I did that alone in my apartment. No alligator presence. One of the biggest problems I have on mushrooms is I always worry, like if I do mushrooms with other people, I worry that if anyone else is having a good time. I go like, well, I gotta like, I can't focus on myself. Like, these people need to be having fun. I would feel so much like sympathy for the alligators, being like, they're in captivity. These guys would just love to be out there noshing it up in the bayou, and they're stuck in here, dude. It would fuck with me way too much. But apparently these were some of your happiest moments, dude. I wonder what other type of reptiles you were handling in there while you were high on mushrooms. Did anyone ever get the up and up on you? Did anyone ever sniff it out and go like, yo, this guy is fucking cooked on the shroomies, man? This guy's lost in the sauce. Sounds pretty good, though. All right. Let's move on. All right, let's get to our next write-in. Oh, yeah, the wild berry, guys. I took some oil of oregano before this. It's making my tummy feel weird. I feel like I'm going to take a big shit soon. Yeah, it's fucking percolating in there. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one I thought was really strange. Does every man try to stick something in his D-hole at least once to see what it feels like? I think this is coming from someone who stuck something in their dick hole and was like, well, am I alone on this? I personally haven't stuck anything in my dick hole. Let me think. Maybe I did. I used to buy these crochet hooks to fix my dreads because I had dreadlocks for, I want to say, 6 years. How long did I have dreadlocks for? No, maybe 4 or 5 years. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. I just said you authorized your payment to Nintendo. I just got a text message, not a text, an email that said that. And I was like, what the fuck is that? But I forgot I pay for Nintendo Online. So that was just that coming through. I would buy these little crochet hooks because you could fix your dreads, because your dreads kind of grow out the bottom and you got to kind of like reweave them. And I could do it myself a bit, but then I would like hire someone to like fix them up and clean them up for me, and she would do like a pretty sick job. It was dope. She was this like hippie chick who would like come through and fix up my dreads. I remember one time there was this chick who really wanted to fuck me, who was like, I'll fix your dreads for you. And she was like really like I knew she would just wanted to fuck me, and I did not want to fuck her. She was kind of dumpy, and so I went to her place, and she's like fixing my dreads, and she kept like touching me and like, oh, you want a massage? And I was like, just focus on the hair right now. And I kept just pushing her back to the hair, and then she like did my whole head of hair, and she's like, so like what now? And I was like, oh well, yeah, you said you would do it for free, right? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm out, bye. And I just fucking left. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the only time I've ever been like, oh, I leveraged it the other way. Like, chicks will, like, leverage the pussy to get free shit, like, get free drugs or something. That's the only time I ever was like, well, I'll get my hair did. I'll go get my hair did for free. Yeah, yeah. It was hard to do it by yourself because sometimes you would like try to like mat the base of a dread and you would reach through and pull another one in and then you would like tie 2 dreads together and then it would get kind of messy. Okay, but what were we talking about? Okay, yeah. So the crochet hooks I bought, I think maybe once I tried putting one in my dick hole, but it was like probably so unbelievably uncomfortable that I like didn't get very far in. I'm trying to remember if I did that. I definitely, if I didn't do it, I had the thought of doing it. But I don't know for sure that I did. The thing about sticking something in your dick hole is you need something that fits in there, and there's not a lot of things. I guess like back when the aux cord was more popular, before we had the USB-C, the USB-C is a little too chunky for a dick hole, man. Like my dick hole isn't long enough to get the full USB-C in there. I could probably get a lightning cable in there, but the lightning cable's not going very deep. Thing about the aux jack is it's got a longer base, and you could really like get, and there's like chambers to it. There's little bumps, so you know exactly how far you're getting in there. So you could kind of go like gloop, gloop, gloop. And but that seems like kind of the beginning works of sounding if you're really training the depth of things you could put into your dick. For those of you who don't know, sounding, of course, is when you take a rod, usually metal, stainless steel, and you put it into your dick hole. Dudes do this for sexual stimulation. There's videos of guys getting like sounded, and then the girl's like jerking him off, and then he's like coming around the rod. It's like as if a submarine was leaking and you're putting some gum on it or something. Jorge, have you ever put anything in your dick hole?
Nope.
No, your dick hole is completely virgin.
Yes, sir.
Virgin, yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir. Proud of that virgin dick hole. Someone's going to heaven. He's going to Mexican heaven, man. That's how you get in Mexican heaven. You never put anything in your dick hole. But, so I guess to answer your question, the answer is no. The dick hole's just less of an interesting one. Like, I think sticking something in your butthole is more interesting because you're sticking stuff in girls' buttholes, and there's the temptation to, in the word on the street about sticking stuff in girls' buttholes. And you know, the gay dudes are sticking stuff in their buttholes, so there's butthole stick-in talk. So you kind of get into like a space where you're like, hey, what is all the fuss about? Why is everyone fucking getting all worked up about sticking stuff in their buttholes? Maybe I should try it out. And then you do, and then you like it or you don't. Yeah, I haven't really explored too much of my own butthole, to be honest. I've had my butthole eaten quite a few times, but that's about as crazy it's gonna get. Sometimes the chick's eating your butt and she fucking tries to stick a finger in there. I remember one girl talking about eating my ass and then saying she was gonna like put a butt plug in there, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she was like, I just wanted to see, ha ha ha. And it's like, you're fucking nuts, dude. You trying to put a fucking butt plug in my butt? No way, dude. Like, I don't know if they make this, but there would have to be like, because every butt plug I've seen has like a nice jewel on the end, or it has like a heart, or it has like I don't know, like a rosebud or a flower. Like, it's always very girly. It's always very like fashionista. Like, if I never would put a butt plug in my butt, but if I was gonna put a butt plug in my butt, it would have to be like very mask. It would have to be the most ultra masculine, but like the end of it would have to be like a fucking chicken wing or something, or it would have to be like a Spartan's shield or something on the end of it. Like, it would need to be like my family crest is on the end of a butt plug, like one of those things used to stamp a letter. That's the only way you're gonna get a butt plug. Maybe that's the line of products that needs to come out, butt plugs for dudes. And then it's like, oh, we have all these like masculine butt plugs. It's like the fucking the Top Gun, and it's like one of those like the helmet with the glasses, or it's like a little jet or something like that. And you got like the wide receiver. The wide receiver is pretty good, and then the butt plug is in the shape of a football, and it's like ha ha, and then you have. What would the back of it be? The end would be like the part that you used to pull out would be like it would be like the goalpost. The goalpost. That's what it would be, dude. The wide receiver, dude. Oh my god. Oh, actually, this is sick. This cooks. This actually cooks, dude.
I'm thinking like butt plug walkie-talkies for you and your boy.
Oh, butt plug walkie-talkies? You're like, yeah, you put it in and you're farting into it. You're like, or you're talking into your butthole. Like, you talking to the can that you put on your ears. Like, Insert in the butt plug now. Over. And that's fucking like a Hot Wheels one. You could do one that's like a Healy. It has a wheel on the end so that you can like roll on your ass with your hands straight out, your hands and feet straight out.
No, I think you're cooking with the Hot Wheels idea. I think you make it like a launcher for like a Hot Wheels track. So you just insert the car almost like in Jackass where he does and so then you just, you poop it out, sort of.
You poop it out. Yeah. You they're like it's like a tunnel, and it's like fucking it goes like sheer and goes inside the car, can go like inside the butt plug. Yeah, dude. What else would really cook as a butt plug for dudes, man? Okay, so we got sports. We got fucking what's like you could I like the idea of like a party tray, like a snack tray. Like you put the butt plug in and it has one of those baskets and it's like fries and wings and all sorts of different stuff in there.
Like some beef jerky.
Some beef jerky. Yeah, jerky plug. Maybe you have one that's like a Pez dispenser kind of thing. So you could like different snacks come out. You like turn it it's like John Madden's head and you flip it back and then different little fucking snacks come out of the butt plug. Yeah, as it's in your butthole. Oh man, butt plugs for dudes actually rules, man. This actually is such a fucking cooking idea.
Butt plug flask.
Butt plug flask. Oh my God, dude. Take a sip. Take a sip, bro. Take a sip out of the flask. Butt plugs for dudes, man. The what? Dude, yeah. I can see the commercial in my head, bro. I might have to shoot this. I might have to shoot this sketch. It's fucking rules. This is so funny. Yeah, dude, masculine butt plugs. How do we even, what was the question? Oh, does everyone put stuff in their dick? No, not everyone's putting stuff in their dick. Like I said, I think I might have, I can't even remember. It wasn't even that monumental of a moment for me if I don't really remember. So yeah, I don't think I did. I've thought, of course you go like, what happens if I put something in my dick? That floats through your head, but you're not like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm kind of interested to figure out what this guy put in his dick hole. Cause it's like, and also that's something that like, of all the things that will like lose their elasticity and lose their like, their holding, my dick hole, I think, will be taut till the end of my life. But there's a few dudes out there who've been stretching their dick holes out, and now they got these loose, baggy dick holes, dude. And I don't know, does the pee doesn't fucking fly out like it used to when you've been stretching your dick hole out every day. All right. Okay. Let me see. There was one in here that I wanted to follow up on. If we didn't get the follow-up, no, we didn't get the follow-up. We'll go to a different one first, and then we'll come back to this one, and we can see if this guy answered later. Okay, so their next write-in is, my secret is that I'm really into feet. How do I tell my wife? Honestly, man, like, you just gotta, like, fucking be like, it's your wife, dude? Your wife. Your wife. Your wife doesn't know that you like feet? Bro, that should be, like, cross that bridge. Like, if this chick loves you and wants to see you every day and spend her life with you, you think this is going to be your partner till the end of time, you married this person till death to us part, you want to have kids with them, and she doesn't know you want to fucking suck some toes? Are you kidding me, dude? If you think that your wife would leave you because you're gonna suck her toes, or you want to lick her feet, or you want to smell her used socks, or whatever it is, then it was doomed. It was already, your marriage is already over. If it takes something, if anything, she should be flattered. She should be like, wow, he loves every part of me. He is so deeply invested in me and desires me in such a full way that he is going to take probably what some people would consider the least desirable part of the body, the feet. Not a lot of people, except for a very large group of people, but except for that community, no one else. Most people are saying feet are gross. He's going to come in, he's going to put those in his mouth. He wants to lick them and smell them and sniff them and jerk off on them. And he's getting to a level of sexual gratification off of just my feet. He's gonna maybe buy me nice shoes to wear so I can show off my feet for him, and then he's gonna give me foot massages and stuff. There's a lot of benefits that come out of this. If you really think that your wife can't handle this information, bro, she's not your wife. You're not close enough with this person. How could you marry someone that you don't feel vulnerable enough with, that you told them about your foot fetish? This isn't even that crazy of a fetish. It's not like you're like, you're doing an Army Hammer. I'm a not necrophiliac. What was it? Cannibal. Yeah, Army Hammer being a cannibal. Yeah, maybe that one you keep under wraps. Like serial killers, they don't tell their wives about their serial killing business. Yeah, those dudes, they stay closed off in that area. This is feet, dude. You're part of the largest community of fetish-loving people. Just tell her. Like, next time you're like, you kiss your wife and you're getting kind of smoochy, be like, hey, I kind of want to suck on your feet. Like, I also, fuck, man, I'm just burpy as hell. I got like foam coming up. I wonder what's reacting in my stomach. What did I eat today? I had the ground beef and beans. That's one of my favorite meals, ground beef and beans, or the organic grass-finished ground beef that has heart, liver, and kidney in it. I haven't brought that up in a while. I had that with beans, and then I had some yogurt. Maybe it's the yogurt. I had some yogurt, Greek yogurt with blueberries, and I had oregano oil, but I don't really think that counts as a food. And then I'm having the Celsius, and it's like really foamy in me. But yeah, you just start kiss your wife, start getting hot and heavy. Be like, I want to suck your toes. That turns me on. I really I want to suck your toes. Like I said, you didn't tell us what level of foot fetish you're looking for. If you want to do some really fucking weird shit, like, I don't know, you want to fuck her shoe or something like that, that might not be where you start, okay? That might not, maybe you fucking ease her into fucking the shoe. You like put a little wig on it and maybe put googly eyes on the shoe, and you do like a Cartman with chocolate covered kisses, and you like have a little mouth on the shoe and you fucking, you're like, and you fucking in front of her like, I'm gonna come in your shoe, and she's like, okay, honey, I love that. Like if that's what you're doing, then I could understand why you've kept this to yourself. But if you're just licking some toes, come on, bro. Come on. Do the freak shit. Like, you ever see those videos of like a guy and he's just like has his wife's foot in his mouth, and he's just sucking her toes, and he's like licking her foot like crazy, and someone's filming it, and then he sees the camera and he's like, oh my God, and then they like drive away. They're like sitting in their car just doing that. People go, oh, look at these freaks. But what they don't tell you, they've been married for 25 years. Their marriage is going strong, dude. Their marriage is locked in place because he fucking sucks her toes like he means it, and he's revealed that part of himself to his wife. And she trusts him, and he trusts her. That's what's fucking going on, dude. That's what the fuck is going on. That's the part of the story they don't tell you. When you see a couple of like, you ever see like two like really freaky people in a video, like kind of what I just described? There's one where a guy's like fingering his like wife's like maybe her asshole, but it's like from behind. He's like full on, his hands are all the way down her pants, and they both look like they're in their 60s, and he's just going in there. They're still going strong, man. That's the part of the story they don't tell you. It's like, wow, these guys are freaks. You damn right. That's the glue that holds a marriage together. Okay. What the fuck am I looking for? Oh yeah, this last one. We got the last one here. Let me just check real quick to see if this guy gave the follow-up. If he gave us the follow-up, he has no. Oh, he's typing right now. He's typing right now, guys. Live typing on the podcast. Oh, it says it's got the 3 dots. It's like boop, 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 beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, boop. Okay, I'll read you the thing first while he's typing. This is so good. Oh my God. Okay, so it says, I, 25 male, have, I'm supposed to say have, I, 25 male, taken bigger dick than my girlfriend. He's leaving out words probably because he can only type so much. I want her to practice heads so she can take me. Am I the asshole? ? So what I'm understanding, if I'm getting this clearly, this dude is bisexual and he's taking some fat hogs, and his dick is too big for his girlfriend. and he wants her to go suck bigger dicks so she can handle the size of his dick, which is there's a lot of layers to this, guys. A lot of layers. It's one thing, it's wild to have your girlfriend suck your dick and see her struggle, and you're like, you can't even do this. I can do this. You're like, you can't even fucking suck this cock. You're a pathetic cocksucker. You're like you're getting the ick in her lack of ability to suck cock because you're like, I've been in those trenches, dude, and I fucking made it out on the other side, come covered. You can't fucking get this job done. Wild reason to be disappointed in your girlfriend. And you wanting her to practice, that's also a crazy part of it, because you're like, well, your whole thing is like you want her to go fuck other people, or at least blow other people. Maybe you're like, blowing only. You're not allowed to fuck them. I don't know what your line is on this. We're going to get the follow-up soon, guys. But the blowing... What if she doesn't want to open the relationship? She doesn't want to blow other people, and you're like, I need you to blow other people. And there's other ways she can practice that. She could get, like, hit the produce section, come home with a big zucchini, and just, like, kind of test it out. I know some chicks, I've heard this, that they take their toothbrushes and they put them in the back of their throat to, like kind of fucking work the gag reflex, like training. Like, you're brushing your teeth and you go like, ah, and then you go like, if you're doing that twice a day, then over the course of like 6 months, you'll increase your ability to take cock way deep in your throat. Tips from Che. But that's something dudes just don't really need to worry about. We need to worry about holding our breath. That's our thing. You're eating pussy is like a breath hold thing, but I think holding your breath is way less difficult than like not gagging, like the gag reflex thing, and taking the dick deep in your throat. Oh, he's still typing, guys. He's still typing. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Give us the juice. He's typing a long thing, so we're going to get a full breakdown of everything that's going on. God damn. Okay. Come on. All right. Well, he's going to be here soon. We can't end until we fucking get this answer either, dude. I'm wondering if it's like, because you're like, I've taken bigger dick. I want her to practice head so she can take me. Why doesn't she just practice on you? Like, that's the size she needs to take. Is it like I wonder if it's like is it a depth problem or is it a wideness problem? Like, her jaw is too small to fit. Like, do you have like a very, like, are you Choden? Do you gotta, like, your dude's thick and she just can't get her shit that big, dude? I don't know if there's a fix for that. Like, some girls just don't have that snake-like ability to unhinge the jaw and let the fucking hog get in there. So if it's like not enough space for, like, I can't imagine. Maybe she has some sort of, there's those chicks that have like a jaw disorder where their jaws like kind of click and pop and stuff, and sometimes they can get lock jaw, so they're not really comfortable with opening their mouths all the way. Like, even they take little bites off of food. Maybe your girl has that kind of thing.
What I'm thinking is maybe they both taken other penises together, and because he has the ability to take more of a bigger penis, he wants her to gain the ability as well, so they can sort of match penis abilities.
Oh, you think he wants her to be on his level?
Yeah.
I think they bring in like a big hog then, and they both take it simultaneously, and then he can guide her. He can Sherpa her into sucking the dick, which is like, is that the kind of relationship you want with your boyfriend? I don't know. That's pretty crazy. My boyfriend taught me how to suck dick. That's a headline right there. That's a headline for sure.
That's a write-in.
My boyfriend taught me how to suck dick. Oh, okay. Oh, we got it. Here we go. Okay. Remaining anonymous is a little bit important, as my GF may see your content and connect the dots. Of course, you'll remain anonymous. I, 25-year-old male, let's call me Big T, have an above-average ham candle around 8.5 inches long and girth roughly a lime in diameter. Whoa! This dude's rocking a fucking hog. This guy's got a fucking piece on him, dude. 8.5 inches long and as thick as a lime. That's a crazy thing. Like, I've never heard that. I've never heard that matchup before. As thick as a lime, dude. My cock is 8.5 inches long and as thick as a lime, dude. That sounds like an old wives' tale. Old wives' tale, whatever. And girth is roughly as thick as a lime in diameter. I've always been curious about backdoor play, and I enjoy my alone time with my dildo collection and lube, but also practice oral with them to see how I compare to other women. Oh, so he just wants, what do you mean other women? This is a guy. It's a guy. No, yeah. See how I compare to women, you should say, not to other women. So yeah, this is, so he has, is this? Yeah, it says I-25 male. Okay, yeah. I think he just wrote that wrong. So this dude has a dildo that he's dildoing his butt with, and he's sucking to see if he's like, if I got in the ring with these chicks, how I could fucking take a couple of them out. I could be the top cocksucker. Wow, dude. My girlfriend, 25, has not been with many people, and I'm her first long-term boyfriend, and sometimes I have to stop sex because I'm hurting her. Sad face. He typed sad face. He didn't type the word sad face. He typed like actually the two dots and the colon, the parentheses. You know what I'm talking about. Now this isn't that crazy, dude. There is an expression called boyfriend dick. And boyfriend dick is like that a dick a girl can take every day, all right? Boyfriend dick is like she knows it's never like, oh, the big ones hurt. Like it's like, but there's a benefit to the boyfriend dick. It's like, hey, you're fucking all the time. You're fucking smashing out. You don't like people. They're like, I want a fucking I want a 10-inch hog. You don't know the troubles of the 10-inch hog. This guy's coming in talking about how he's sucking dildos and fucking his butt with dildos, and his girlfriend can't even take his hog at all. He's living in a bad place. He can't enjoy his sexual relationship with his girlfriend in the way he would like to. I know Dredd, the porn star who has a huge cock, he only fucks on set. Or I think that's true. Like he finds it very hard to find a partner. One, because he does porn, but two, because his dick is so big, like girls just can't take that size of a dick. Crazy. I feel as though I can practice with my dildo I feel as though I can practice with a dildo bigger than my cock. She could practice with one roughly the same size or a tad smaller than mine, so we can both enjoy oral to the fullest. So his thing is like, I've been able to work up to dildos even bigger than my own dick, and does she really care about the relationship if she's not willing to get a dildo roughly a little bit smaller than my dick, and so she can like stretch her pussy and ass out so that it could eventually fit my dick? That's what. So it's almost like it's like a very like conservative approach to like social care. Like you're like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. I did it, so you can do it too. I like that. I like that this guy's like, like he brings that to her. She's like, it's too big. It just hurts. And he's like, well, you could like practice and stretch. And she's like, well, like, I don't know if you don't even know what that's like. And he's like, actually, I've stretched my asshole out to take dicks even bigger than my own. You don't love me. This write-in rules, dude. Okay. I've offered to supply her with the required material, and she says, I think I'd be okay with that, but I'm not sure. Fuck, dude. This is like, I'm a progressive guy, but I also live in the realm where I understand where people's brains kind of sit. Like, I'm like, I want everyone to fuck and do things that make them feel good, as long as they're legal. As long as they're legal. We've always said that on Dark Holes. Better keep it fucking legal, guys. But you have to understand that you going to your girlfriend and offering her one of your personal dildos to stretch her pussy out is probably like you're both 25. 25 is relatively young. She's probably a little like taken aback by that. That's a shocking thing for a boyfriend to do, to be like, hey, I actually have a big collection of dildos and I can help you stretch your pussy. I understand where you're coming from. To you, you're like, yeah, whatever, dude. We got to stretch. Sometimes you got to stretch it out. Sometimes you got to work it out. I know that some of these chicks that work with Dredd, they stretch their pussies before they fucking get on set with him. They got to like warm up and have a few days of like building up to take Dredd. But you got to understand why your girlfriend's a little bit apprehensive about this, even though if she did it, she might like really enjoy it and it might help make the sex be better and blah, 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 blah. But it's a shocking thing for your boyfriend to offer you a dildo from his personal collection that fits the dick requirements to stretch her pussy to the right size to fit your dick. That's a strange thing for a lady to be offered, I guess. Okay. She's also in law school and often doesn't have time for much else. Am I the asshole? Also, please forgive me if this isn't even about my reply. I have the memory of a child-protected doorknob. I have the memory of a child-protected doorknob. Oh, okay. Child-protected doorknob? I have the memory of a child-protected doorknob? I think he was trying to get cute. It's like memory of a goldfish. I don't know. So I'm also shitty at reading, so then I read it twice. I'm like, what? I'm just fucking stupid. Okay. So, yeah, part of the thing is, like, I understand you're like, I want to bang. I want to be in my shit with my girlfriend. She's in law school. She's like, I kind of got a lot going on. I don't have time to stretch my pussy for you. I think you have to I think if you want to do butt play stuff with her, you gotta, like, maybe it's thumbs and fingers and stuff like that, but I don't think your dick's on the table for this one. If she can't handle your dick in her pussy, she's not taking your dick in her ass. It's not on the table. And the amount of time and effort it would take to stretch her ass out, she's got other shit going on, dude. She's got law school. She can't get her asshole prepped for you right now, or at least that's not a top priority. For some people, they would be. Some people be going to law school and they'd be like, actually, I really want to get my ass dug out, but it seems like she's not even really interested in this stuff for you. This is a little bit of a pickle, you know? This is a little bit of a pickle. Whew.
Is that pickle the size of a lime?
The pickle is the size of a lime. Definitely the diameter. Definitely the diameter of a lime, dude. Man. The oral thing is, I think you're going to, she just can't get her fucking whole mouth. Like, I don't even know how you stretch your jaw out. I don't really know what the answer is to this. Like, I think you need to decide where you're willing to draw the line for your shit. Like, are these things you're willing to take compromises on? Are you willing to have like blowjobs that aren't fully fucking deep throats? And are you willing to have sex that stops sometimes and she finishes you off in different ways? Are you willing to compromise on those things? Because it seems like maybe you just go for one of these. You're talking about stretching her ass, her pussy, and her mouth. You got to figure out which one you want. One, you get one. That's what I would say. If you compromise on like not all the other holes, maybe she's willing to stretch one. Respect the fact that she's in law school and she has some other shit going on other than fucking you. But it is a little bit of a pickle. It is a little bit of a pickle, this thickness of a lime. That's what it is. That's what it is. That would be my thing. I would like, there has to be compromise. Bring it up. Don't be too pushy. But it is, I don't know what happens here. I don't know how this one unfolds, man. I don't know how this one unfolds. Maybe when she's done law school, she'll have a little bit more time on her hands, and then she could be like more available for you sexually. That could be a part of it too. She's just like not that available for you. But you might just have to compromise on fucking going at it super hard right now. Yeah. Really good writing though. Really good writing. I wish I had a better answer for the whole thing. I wish I had a better solution. I think the compromise is a pretty good solution. You probably just have to, I don't know if you've voiced, like, I know you've voiced a solution, but voice how you feel. Be like, hey, like, we don't really get to have like full sex because of these things, because of the hog, because of your tight, nice, juicy pussy, whatever you want to call it. Something like this would be important to me. I understand you're in law school and I don't want to eat up too much of your time. If there is room for something like this, could we approach the stretching of the pussy in a certain way? And I have the tools to help you get there. And I would like to enjoy that with you. If this is something you're open to, like get a really bridge the thing and be very clear about how you feel and how you feel. Maybe you're like sexually unfulfilled and stuff. And you can, maybe that'll help, ease things over and help her understand your perspective on this a little bit. And then and be like, also, I'm willing to compromise on stuff on my end. Like, I understand, like, the head is a problem. We don't have to do deep throat and stuff. You can fucking do whatever nose she's spitting on, slobbing it. Maybe she just sucks on the fucking tip or whatever. She puts her tongue under your foreskin if you have foreskin. Yeah. That's my solution. Anyways, we've been going long. We're long. So I hope that helped. Guys, this has been Dark Holes with Jade Arena. Once again, I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. This was fucking fun. I felt like we were cooking today. That pickleball rant, that wasn't me. That wasn't me, okay? I don't normally get that worked up. But if you guys want more content like this, you guys know, go to chadearena.com or go to Jade Arena on all platforms. We love you guys. Bye. Mwah.